Hello, my friends. This is wonderful to have you here. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, camera. There we go. How the heck is everybody doing today? Wheatstalker, welcome. Redeeming our first. How are you doing, Wheatstalker? Have you been? I don't know that I've caught you in the late night Basho streams yet. Please, camera. How are you liking it so far? I feel like I'm doing quite poorly on my fantasy. Being in the top ranks of the previous fantasies for sumo, I cannot claim that is happening this time around. It's not going great for me. In Kachi Clash though, I'm Wakataka Kage and Ichi Yamamoto still undefeated. So we'll see if they can hang on to that. I also see Crazy K. Welcome in, Crazy. Yeah, sorry about there we go. Camera decided to position itself correctly at last. Yeah, sorry about the Pokemon spawn. Sometimes it can be a little, it takes it a little bit to catch up and recognize that we're live, for the Pokemon spawns. Alas. So we're on a very special, reading, stream. So last week we got to start, our very first contemporary novel. We've been given permission by a self-published author to read their story live on stream. Normally we kind of stay in the public domain, classic literature sort of realm, but this is new ground for us. Very exciting indeed. So a huge thank you to Andrea McKenzie for sharing her work with us. We've been having a great time with it so far. So last time we got through 9 chapters of Something Dead. The chapters are really quick and snappy. It's really a page turner. So we got through approximately 1/3 of the book. And we're going to try and get through another third of the book tonight. Kind of aiming to be done reading Something Dead next week. Because I'm going to be taking some vacation. So, it'll be nice to kind of wrap up the story, and then be able to pick up a new book upon my return back to streaming. We'll probably hop on into it pretty darn quick, but how are you guys doing? How was the start of your week? I hope it's been good. I hope you've been keeping well. For Canadians, any of us in the Commonwealth, we were also talking some Americans, I guess, depending on your place of employment. Had a stat holiday yesterday. It sounds like, it was kind of a toss-up of state dependent. Are you having, for our American friends, and even for the Canadians as well, depending on province, not every single province recognized Remembrance Day or Veterans Day for our friends in the States, remembering and observing a stat holiday for this. For me, it was a back to work day, getting used to, it's nice to have the short week, but a long weekend always feels like it goes by so quickly. And, sometimes I feel like I still only manage to get the same amount of things done, just because I'm trying to fit in a few more nice things. I mentioned that I got to have a girl sleepover with my niece who is 6. She's been asking for one for a long time. And so we got to eat pizza and play hide and seek, and do lots and lots of drawing, which is very much what she's into right now. And so, by the time it was kind of done a sleepover, I still kind of had just like the regular weekend amount of time to catch up on all of the like regular things that I needed to catch up on. Will be so we also started Death of the Reprobate last Friday, sort of a Monty Python-esque raunchy Monty Python point and click vibes. Sort of like a raunchy Monty Python mixed with a like The Secret of Monkey Island. So that's what we're going to be playing on Friday as well. Can't wait to see where it goes. I posted in the Discord, or Fatangle posted in the Discord, me not catching the pun of a magnum opus versus a magnum of piss. And so make sure you're coming to check that out on Friday for a little bit of some shenanigans. What else? Over the weekend, while I was like getting a lot of my chores done, meal prep, cooking, cleaning, all of that kind of stuff, I absolutely devoured an audiobook, you guys. So one of my top reads in the last few years was Miracle Creek. Just a really, really great courtroom drama that sort of flashes between evidence being presented in the courtroom versus sort of flashbacks to the past through different perspectives of trying to figure out what happened. There was an explosion at a hyperbaric oxygen chamber treatment facility. And so just sort of like seeing all the different perspectives of like the clients who used it, this like alternative medicine, and why, and was there criminal negligence that led up to this, or like what happened? One of my favorite reads. I was literally like hanging on every word of Miracle Creek. And so that author has a follow-up, their sophomore novel, Happiness Falls, which combines a lot of similar themes, but a totally different story. So this one is more of like a mystery thriller, where it's told through the eyes of a like 20-year-old girl experiencing alongside her family as they realize that her father is a missing person, and the subsequent investigation into his disappearance. And the only person who witnessed what happened is the youngest son, who is nonverbal. Very interesting. Lots of it's like kind of sounds like a thriller mystery, and it does have those elements, but it was also very literary as well. Lots of discussion of the philosophy of like happiness and principles of communication when you're dealing with someone nonverbal. Yeah, I just like it definitely won't be everyone's cup of tea, but I devoured it. And finished that one earlier today. So was kind of moving on to the next audiobook. It actually, as so many things come back to you for me right now, is Baldur's Gate, where I heard a voice of Raphael the Devil, and was like, man, his voice is great. He's got this like Jeremy Irons quality to it. I wonder if he's ever done an audiobook, and it turns out he has. So I just kind of took a look at what's out there on Spotify, or not Spotify, on Audible, to see what he's got. And I found one called The Hanged Man and the Fortune Teller. Doesn't seem to be super well known. It only has like 25 reviews on like Goodreads and stuff like that, but it seems pretty good. It's sort of told through this meandering consciousness of a ghost who is trying to figure out like why his presence is still on Earth from it seems to be like 1700s is my guess, is where I would maybe place it, and how sort of his consciousness is here into modern day. Why? So I guess we'll see. I'm really enjoying his narration so far, though. And I was surprised just in the first few chapters how many. I'm so used to the Raphael voice that hearing him do other voices was quite a shock for me. I'll be in sumo streams tonight. Check the rest of the month off starting tomorrow. So it's sumo time. Oh, rip your sleep schedule. Good for you, though. Nice to have that vacation. I guess it is, really coming up to a lot of like Thanksgiving and such for our American friends. Yeah, wow. It's sure coming up quick. Well-deserved time off. I totally ripped off you picking Kaio. Picked him this time. It's not going as well this time. It's going like okay, but not the like secret, secret weapon that he was for me last time. I was taking a look at my Kachi Clash as well. And I like everyone else picked Takarafuji. But I'm sure the people who are like, what is it? The 25 people of over 1,000 entrants who picked like Onokatsu instead are just like, ha ha. There's a Hariyama in chat, you guys. Oh my God. Hello, Pokemon. Oh no, my hotkey is not working. It's gonna be dire for Pokemon catching tonight, I think. Oh, actually my whole stream deck seems to be frozen. That's really good. Just one moment. I'm gonna try and fix that. I don't remember picking Nishikigi. Oh my God, did I pick Nishikigi? That sounds vaguely familiar. Oh no, I didn't. I picked Yams. Okay. It was Kirishima that I picked. Where it's like, why did I do that? Oh dear. Yeah, not going great for me so far, but maybe he'll turn it around. There's still 12 days. Congratulations on your Hariyama Wheat Stalker. Okay, my stream deck needed a update. Let's see if that fixes my problem. Hariyama's the sumo Pokemon. There we go. It's a it needs, it's a good portent of things to come. Oh no, it's trying to update my OBS. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm very much using OBS right now. Oh, okay. Hey, all right, that fixed it. Okay, good news. It's not broken. It just needed an update. Yeah, okay. This is my first Kachi Clash, so let me take a look here. So yeah, I went from top to bottom. I went Kotozakura, Kirishima, Wakataka Kage, Ichi Yamamoto, and Takarafuji. Which, like, I'm decently happy with. Hopefully Kirishima can get it together. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good so far. Really happy Ichi Yamamoto is doing so well. Latest, hi, welcome. We're going to, hello Kay as well. Hi Kay, I know you were saying you were D&Ding tonight. I hope it goes well. I love yams too. Of course, I was bummed when he kicked Tamawashi's butt. Hey, he looked great yesterday. Did you see Tamawashi's match yesterday? It was yesterday, was it? I don't know. My days. I love Stampy too, but go Tom. Hey, we all have our dudes, and Tamawashi can be very exciting to watch. I'm here for it. 20 minutes, we start. I love it. Is my tea safe to drink? I went to the grocery store the other day, and they were selling David's tea, boxes of David's tea, tea bags, which are usually like really expensive. And they were selling them for like $12 off, and because they were the Halloween flavors. So I got a few boxes of them. And so today I have pumpkin Earl Grey, which sounds pretty good to me. I think it's too hot to drink right now though. They also had a like chocolate hazelnut pu'er, which like surely that will be a good as well. Those are 3 words that I like. So, yeah, I was like very pleased to find pu'er. That is really funny. It is spelled like like K has it. But that is it does sound potentially not so pleasant. But yeah, they were clearing out these like Halloween teas for like on the cheap. So I picked up a bunch. So we will see. It smells quite nice. The like sort of pumpkin spicy. I'm here for it. All right, you guys. Why don't we get a Stream Raiders battle going? We'll light our fireplace. Okay. Just double checking my quests before I commit. Okay. Bombers and healers. I can do that. We're working our way towards a loyalty gold chest. It's like right here, right behind my noggin. So we're going to work our way slowly towards it. If we don't hit it tonight, we'll certainly hit it on Friday. We're going to start off putting down our teacup bomber. Art done by the one and only Thistle K. Much like the beautiful cover for Something Dead. If you guys didn't get a chance to take a look at it, here I will pull it up. Make it a little bit bigger, but super cool. The moth crumbling away to dust with the shadows of the estate behind it. Well done, Kay. All right, we are going to get our fireplace lit. Because we're going to jump on into Something Dead pretty quickly here. Yes, perfect. That is quite a tasty tea. I'm happy. I'm happy with how that turned out. Okie dokie. So I have a little bit of a recap for us, for those who may not have caught 100% of the story last week. Just giving you a bit of a heads up, the Cliff Notes version of where we're picking up this time. So our tale looks through the eyes of a dental student, Sophia, and her best friend, Eve, who is a photographer. And they're enrolled in a study observing observation, reason skills, and searching ability under the effects of stress and fear. So Dr. Phineas Lynn is asking participants to spend a weekend at Mortoak Estates and will provide stressful stimuli over the course of the weekend. But the team is also given a task. They are looking for things around the house, and for each objective found, they win a cash prize. Our duo is searching for grotesques, faces like gargoyles, and has managed to so far rack up several $1,000s of searching. And so there are other subjects that are participating in the study, staying at Mortoak Estates for the weekend. We have a pair of siblings, Winna and Harper. We have a pair of old friends, Eli and Noah, who sort of grew up together but had to take their paths had to split a little bit. They went to different schools. And then a solo participant, Estelle. And at first, each pairs are off. They've each got their own beautiful room in this house. And they're busy searching the manor, the grounds with a large hedge maze for all of their targets. We've learned that some of the other participants are looking for porcelain dolls or taxidermy. And so everybody is kind of like splitting off, busily searching for their objectives to try and rack up the cash. But as Sophia and Eve are getting settled into their rooms, Sophia finds a message hidden behind the wallpaper telling her to run. And this freaks her out. But Eve is very logical, and is not afraid to remind her that she was always the scaredy cat throughout their childhood, getting freaked out at slumber parties. And Eve was always the one who kind of has to calm her down. And so logical Eve is reminding her that all of these frights, they're going to amp up. This is part of the study. And they're likely being targeted. But more strange occurrences happen around the house. Strange whispers, bizarre sounds, long strands of hair sort of coming out of the wallpaper. And it's growing more difficult for Sophia to determine what might be a plant by the researchers for the study and whether something is truly wrong or not. The whispers seem to be particularly targeting Estelle, and she expresses her desire to leave the study, and she's starting to sort of doubt her reality and doubt what she hears and what she sees. But the most troubling thing is that Noah is missing. At first, it's very easy to write him off as being lost in this estate. It's enormous. There may be tunnels here and there. There's a hedge maze on the ground. He could be anywhere. But when Noah isn't found by supper time, his partner Eli is growing panicked, and he is downright despondent when he isn't found by bedtime. During the night, sleeping at the estates, Sophia believes that she sees a looming figure at the edge of her bed. But when she wakes up Eve, the figure has vanished. And she's unable to determine whether this is a night terror or something else. But when everyone wakes up and convenes for breakfast, Eli doesn't come down. And initially thinking he may have ducked away to look for Noah, who is still missing as well. But they begin to do a little bit of searching